So you want to learn about AI? In this video, I'm going to show you how exactly I will start if I have to start learning AI from scratch. Knowing all I know, this is what I'll do. Now, whether you are a total beginner, having no experience in coding, or you're switching career, this video is for you. I'll share with you a step-by-step plan, which will save you months of trial and error and get you started with AI. So grab a coffee and let's dive in. So I'm Avdesh. I have 20 plus years of experience in building large applications and running a large program for Fortune companies. And for last few years, I have been testing different AI tools and softwares and sharing my knowledge on this channel. At the end of this video, I'll also share some of the free resources which will help you in your AI journey. So don't go anywhere and stick all the way to the end. Now, biggest challenge which beginners face when they start with their journey about learning AI is that there are hundreds of tools available in market, and every day new upgrade or new tool is being launched, and they don't know where to start or how to go about it. So I have broken this process into 5-step process and will go step by step. So step one is learning basics of AI. So first, what's AI? So AI is basically systems and machine which can simulate like a human. They can solve problem, think logically, come to and it's not only just robotics or chatbot. AI is embedded in most of the applications or system you interact now or in future. Next concept which a lot of people get confused is between machine learning, artificial language. So machine learning basically is when you train certain models on a predefined set of data. A few years back, you might have seen that large companies they have their own proprietary data, and they used to run machine learning algorithm to predict how things will behave or come up with certain decisions, what customers are looking for, and things like that. So, and now with artificial intelligence, what has happened is that there are companies like OpenAI, Grok, etc. They have gone through all the data possibly on internet and even books and other sources to come up with a model which can pretty much do anything. And these models are also referred as large language model, known as LLMs. Whenever someone is talking about LLM, it's basically these models which have a vast amount of information, and they can answer pretty much anything you want, from writing a letter, creating a poem, to writing a code or creating an image, and so on and so forth. So now, after learning about these basics like LLM and machine learning, feel free to explore more about these basic concepts if you want. Now step two is exploring these LLM models. So as we discussed a little bit, so there are multiple LLMs available in market. Like OpenAI has its ChatGPT, then you have Grok, there's Perplexity, DeepSeek, and so many new LLM models and companies are there in market. So what you should do is you should try to explore these tools for similar problem and see which one work best for you. So we have also shared a video where we discussed 20 tips and tricks of using ChatGPT. So once you go through that video, you will understand different commands you can try and different things it can do. And similar thing you can do in other LLM models as well. Now, for example, you will observe that Perplexity is pretty good when it comes to research. So when you're writing papers or doing deep research, Perplexity might be handy. It also shares links um, and references. It can also go through the Reddit and other kind of media's data, and it can help you in summarizing what people are thinking, what people are talking about. Now, if you look at Grok, it has been trained mainly on Twitter or X data. It might be something which is good for creating social media content, or come up with different taglines, headings, and things like that. Now, ChatGPT, it's kind of a catch-all. You can do pretty much anything in that, and things which we discussed about Perplexity and Grok, you can do in ChatGPT also. But whenever you have a problem, you should try in all of these different models and see which one is providing you the best option. And this way, you will know which LLM model to use in which situation. Now, once you learn more about AI, which we'll discuss in few minutes, and if you're able to code and all, that time you'll be calling some of these LLMs, and the cost might be a factor. So DeepSeek is something which is a pretty cheap model and which does pretty much anything compared to these other models. So, that time you might have to consider things like cost, which model is the cheapest, fastest, and in certain situation you might want to use some lighter model which provide a quicker response. And in some cases you might have to do deep research and you may need models which may take some time. They're more kind of heavier or bulky in nature. Now step 3 is to familiarize yourself with latest AI tools. Now there are tools available for almost everything, from image generation to video creation to video editing and so on and so forth. So what you can do is, whatever in your day-to-day life you can think of certain operation which can be automated, you can start trying some of these tools. And we have shared a lot of such videos in our channel, so please feel free to refer and just figure out which tool works for you, and go ahead with that. We will be discussing about AI agents and AI coding tools in next few minutes. Also, a lot of these AI tools which are currently available as standalone are getting integrated with these large LLMs. So, for example, OpenAI has started like image generation also. Previously, people were using separate tools, but now you may be able to use ChatGPT or tools like that, like Grok, to do it. So be aware of those things also, and we keep sharing such updates on this channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss these future updates. And step 4 is learning about AI agents, or agentic AI, which some people call it. So AI agents are basically like autonomous agents which are capable of making decision, analyzing things, and proactively doing things which can help in achieving certain goals. So unlike traditional AI or other LLMs which we see, right, like ChatGPT, where you have to provide an input, then a certain output is created. But in case of AI agents, they can trigger themselves based on certain parameters which you have defined and achieve certain goals. So for example, you want to create an AI agent which is able to get the latest news from internet, summarize it, create a social media post, and post it on various social media channels. So for that, you can create it and you can trigger it on a daily basis. So every day, your AI agent will be posting uh, in social media on your behalf without you have to touch anything. And so there are a lot of tools which are available in market, like make.com, n18, uh, Manners AI, Zapier, and we have discussed a lot of these tools on our channel, so please feel free to refer them. And one of the free tool which we'll be sharing at the end of this video is related to AI agents. Make sure you stay all the way till the end. Really, how these AI agents work is that you use a particular tool, say make.com, and when you log in, you'll see that this tool has integration with a lot of other type of tools. So for example, like make.com will allow you to connect with your email, with your calendar. It will help you to connect with certain tools which generate images, certain tools which generate videos, and you can also connect different AI based LLMs like OpenAI or Grok. So the way it will work is, you will open make.com, first provide a trigger that okay, daily I want to do this, provide certain action, then it'll, and then you'll connect it with the AI, like OpenAI, get the data, then maybe you'll summarize it. You'll also connect it with social media to post it, connect it with maybe some AI image generation or video generation to create an image or video for that poll. So all of these things you have to kind of stitch together, and we have explained this in a video prior which you can refer. Now step 5 is learning about AI coding, or vibe coding as people refer. Now vibe coding is now coming up because with AI you can just explain what you want to build and go ahead with that. So people will provide a one line or two line statement that okay, I want to build this. AI will create something, and then people will provide more prompts on top of it, make changes, and come up with something which works for them. So you're going more with your vibe rather than following those old coding principles. Now it's important to understand, like how different type of AI coding tool works. So if you have to categorize, there are three major categories. The first category is, these vibe coding or tools which are kind of completely automated. Um, they work on browser, so things like Replit, Lovable, and Bolt, right? So all these core tools, you just go to a browser, there will be a Google type of a text box. You tell them what you want to build, and it will build it for you. And whatever is built, you can review it, you can provide comments, but you don't have too much flexibility in making changes. And as a non-developer, you may not understand where and what you have to change. So it is good for people with no coding background and creating basic apps and getting started. Second type of tools are what you call IDE or integrated development environment based tools. So there are tools like Cursor AI, Windsurf, where you have to actually download these tools in your laptop, install it. It's pretty easy, it'll guide you through the process. But once it is installed, you have the environment in your laptop, and then you can provide comment and it will build something. But at the same time, you also have a control, and if you have some coding background, or you can refer internet and make certain changes if you want, and have more control of over this tool. And these kind of tools are way cheaper compared to the category one which we discussed. So you'll see Cursor AI and Windsurf are comparatively cheaper than Replit or Love. Now, third way to use AI for coding is use it in your regular, day-to-day job. So if you're already a developer or having certain set kind of environment set up for your company, whether it's in Python, React, whatever, right? So you can refer to these LLMs, get a piece of code, or you can use Google Gemini, or in Grok, where they can review your code, provide suggestions, or a lot of those things you can do. So here AI is more of something which is helping you or as acting as an assistant rather than taking control, which we saw in the first scenario. Now, whenever you are using AI tools for coding, make sure you take care of things like security and cost associated with your app, and think in those parameters also, because as you scale up, right, your app may be prone to getting attacked. You may be having proprietary data of your customers which you don't want to lose, and things like that, right? And when you scale up, if the cost per call is pretty high, then you'll end up paying more than what you're charging your customer. So all these things are important to consider. Our next step, or step 6, is monetization. So most of the folks who are learning about AI, their ultimate aim is to monetize it or earn some way. And there are many ways to do it. So first, you can use it on your regular day-to-day either job or business, and improve efficiency. A lot of things which are manually done currently can be automated via AI, so that you save time and be more productive. Second is, you can create some kind of AI agency, which is either doing marketing or doing development for customers. A lot of people who don't have knowledge about AI, they can come to you, and you can charge for it and monetize your knowledge related to AI. Another third option is to develop apps or tools. So you can use these AI coding or AI agents to create apps, which others can purchase, and you can scale up. A lot of people are coming up with a SaaS based tool, and in future, you will see a lot of platforms are coming where you can sell your AI agents as well. That can be another way to monetize this. Now let's talk about some of those free resources which we talked about during start of this video. So I'll drop a link below, but one of those resources is a complete course on AI agents, which will teach you everything about how to develop and what are AI agents to different platforms these make, and at the end Zapier, how to use these platforms to create, and you can create an AI agent hands-on. I'll also drop a link for a free resource on tips and tricks related to ChatGPT and some other AI courses. And I hope all of these things will help you with your AI journey. So don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. We'll be launching more videos specifically targeted around beginners. And if you have any comments, feel free to share, and we'll share those videos with you. Thanks. Have a nice day.